Hey guys, today's November the 25th of 2022, and this is market recap. I haven't been really active on YouTube. I've been doing some videos on TradingView. I've been very busy just doing other stuff, family and everything. But I figured I'd just kind of pop in here and do a little market recap and just kind of show you the things I'm seeing and with this charting system. So without any further delay, let's get into it. Looking at the dollar got a nice little pop last week, and now it's pulling back down. It's at 106. MACD is still negative. You know, so far the trend is up. Well, the only thing I'm noticing is that we're below that trend line. If you've been watching my videos, that trend line is very important. It goes way back. We're below it. Shorter term, you're below the cloud, below the 20, 50, 100, and I believe the 200 is somewhere down here. Yep, it's down here, and that's 105. You got PPS sell signal, still negative mobile bands, and you got a positive MACD, so that's why this thing kind of moved up. And you got a Tom D Mark 9th candle. So far, we kind of, you know, just going sideways there. So it'll be interesting to see if this is a fail new low, and now we're like gonna go up and test at least 109 to 109 area, and that's that trend line right here, 110. So 109 to 110. If it doesn't push any lower and it retraces to test levels, this is going to be the target up there. Euro is pretty much going to be backwards. You can see that it sold off and now got a pop. MACD is positive. If it pushes higher, that means the dollar will go lower. This will be the target at 1.050, pretty much the 50 SMA. And you see that it pulled back, got PPS buy signal, kind of hovering around the 200 SMA. Although the MACD is negative. So that's what's going on there. Let's go straight to Bitcoin. Got that massive sell-off. I got to do like an update video on Bitcoin. I just haven't had a chance, but I've just been consolidating here and just going sideways in this chop range between 1692 and 1556. So nothing there, just kind of sideways inside candle on the weekly. Let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum is probably nicer compared to Bitcoin. It hasn't pushed a new low. It hasn't taken out the June low, so that's nice. That's good. And pretty much the same thing. Nothing positive here, just kind of going sideways. Let's see, what else should I cover? Let's go straight to gold. Gold got a nice pop, pulled back, you know, bounced off the 20. Volume was a little, you know, negative the last, 2 weeks. Actually, last week. This week is a little weaker. And the MACD is negative. Found support here. This was I don't know if I said it on my last video, but this was an area, a good buying area right here. Value area high, 50% level on the Ichimoku cloud. And buyers came in, popped it up, pushed it higher, hit this Woody's daily pivot, and then just kind of there now. So interesting. Tom D Mark's 9th candle, flushed down. The only thing is that the dollar hasn't done this move yet, so we'll see how it plays out. Let's go to silver. Same thing. Just kind of chopping around. Although the 50 was here, it never, it didn't go all the way down here. It kind of found support somewhere around here, a little bit above the value area high, but did find support at the 20 SMA on the daily chart. Popped up, but you're kind of in the mobile cloud, so it's kind of like, not bull nor bearish, just kind of there. Short term, yes, you're above the cloud, so there's a little more bullish sentiment to it. But big picture, you know, midterm, you're still kind of down. Crude oil. This is the one I've been kind of doing some research on. And crude oil, negative. November's not really negative from what I remember. Negative 0.4, percent. Very negative month. So it's showing it in price action. Next week actually is going to be very interesting. Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, it could be very, very ugly. According to the statistics I've been looking at in regards to crude oil. If you go to my trading view, you'll see those little videos. It's just kind of just research and just looking at data and just kind of looking at it, and posting a video every day of, the possible playouts. So if you want to swing by there, you can look at it. But yeah, very negative. According to the statistics, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday could get, very ugly. I know that this is a wave 4 right here. And if it pushes lower, a possible wave 4 on the wave 4 on the daily right here. On the weekly, there's a projection line of a wave 4 of 6906 from my trading view chart. So it's somewhere around here, and I have cycles. So there's a couple of cycles that are, bottoming out. And also December 1st and 2nd on top of my head. December 1st and 2nd is the 5-year and the 10-year average, seasonality average, where it possibly makes a swing low on December 1st and 2nd using the 5-year and the 10-year. Now on the 15-year, it pushes a little further out into, I think it's December the 21st. I believe, yeah, the 21st. So December 21st, December 1st, 2nd, look for a possible, swing low in crude. So if it flushes lower, and it, finds support around 69.06 around there, that's going to be your wave 4 on the weekly, and then it's going to shoot up. Obviously, it's going to test this level right here, 96. And that's a strong level right here, 86 and 96. That's the 50% here, and that's the 50% here. So we'll see how that plays out. Looking at the MACD on the daily chart, looks like it's about to cross over. So it's got a nice little flush. So this is probably the area you want to be accumulating and buying if you believe that crude oil is going to go higher. You don't want to be buying it here. You want to be buying it when this is all on the bottom, because this is the good place to place your bet, low risk. All right, let's keep moving on. I don't want to make this video too long. Natural gas got a nice pop. You're above the 50%. Looks like the cloud was about to turn negative, but price action pushed higher. So you're above $66.78. So that's good, and you're sticking out of the cloud. So that's even better. So mid-time frame, you're doing much better now. Chopping around the 20, but above the mobile band. So that's all positive, very positive. Tom D Mark knife candle here. You got PPS buy signal. So it could probably pull back a little bit. Levels to probably get in will be 678. Point of control 653. If it pulls back, PPS signal, and then you expect probably, price action to continue going higher. Maybe test that $9 area. And, probably, I haven't looked at the seasonality, but, it's winter time, so I'm not surprised that, price action is going higher. You're in the cloud on the daily, so it's going to get a little choppy in a little while, but this looks like a strong level right here, the 698. MACD is getting a little toppy over here, so a pullback. Value area, point of control 675 on the daily. So anywhere around here, and once the daily price action closes above the cloud, and you're already gonna eventually look like you're gonna close above the cloud on the weekly, it's gonna look very positive to retest either 9 or 10. Did I do silver? Yeah, I did silver. AppHarvest, very ugly. This is probably the worst trade I've done all year. Nothing looking good here, but I keep watching it. It's already hitting $1. No buyers, nothing. I guess earnings came out, wasn't too good. So this was the my worst trade. CZJ, just chop fest. Key level, $23. I'm not saying it's, bullish or bearish. It's just pretty much chop. Daily, looking a little more bullish. Got a MACD crossover, PPS buy signal. So you expect it to go up, pull back, and if it's going to push higher, the target would be 26. This is going to be a strong level. And, a little shorter would be the 24, which is the 50. That'll be a target for now. DNN, just chop fast. You can see it in the mobile band, all red. And just chop fest here too. Nothing positive here. Hive, nothing positive here. I own this one. Placing trading the cryptocurrency thing, and it's already $1.98. Not looking too good. Can it push lower? Yeah, it can push lower, but not looking too good. If it pushes lower, next target will be 124. Intel, I'm long, and kind of pulled back. Cycles, I know weekly cycles are up on this one, so that's why I'm in. And so far we're chugging along. It's a little while on what's in the cloud, but the linear regression channels are pointing up. You're above the 20 and the 50. You got a golden crossover right here. And it's just a battle zone, chopping around the point of control, which is 29. Once we fight and get above 30, then, and you can see the cloud is already positive. So yeah, it's just a matter of just closing above 30 so we could chug along. Over here is going to be 40. That's going to be your level, and obviously 36, value area low. And keep an eye on the 50 on the weekly in this linear regression channel right here. But just an example, this is what a positive thing looks like within a mid time frame. Is that you got PPS buy signal, the trend turned white, you're above the mobile band. That looks good. It could probably pull back, but that looks good. And in the short term, which is the daily, you can see that the mobile bands are all positive, trending higher. So far that's looking good. SMR, like I've said in my last video, this is the area I would accumulate, but it's just going sideways. UEC, chop fest. This is where you don't want to trade. Excuse me. You don't want to be in this mess. This is just consolidating. No big buyers, no big sellers, just going sideways. So you just want to watch it. Once it breaks above like 468 or goes below, 3 and maybe 234, then you could probably be getting interested. But as of right now, this is where you don't want to trade. There was this guy in the pit in Chicago that he said, don't fiddle in the middle. And this is what I consider the middle. UROY. Pretty much, yeah, chop fest. Although, they got a nice little pop for whatever reason. And you're trying to stay above 271, which is the 50%. So that's a key level. If it could stay above there and make now and then take out $3.08, then you could probably start trending higher. But you got to look at spot price, where we closed. You got to look at the uranium futures, UX2 or UX1, whatever you decide, just to kind of get a glance of what's going on there. And crude, just look at overall energy prices. I think, if my analysis is correct, that crude could probably rally. Spot and uranium futures and the uranium sector is going to rally too. I don't know. Natural gas has already looked like it's getting a heads up and is moving. Crude is just kind of, fighting there. So we just got to see how crude is going to play out. This is a wave 4. There's a couple of cycles that are peaking, and there's a couple of cycles that are hitting a trough. So it's kind of mixed. It's not, clear what's happening here. And I haven't had a chance to look at the uranium spot in futures, but once I get a chance, I'll do a video on those things and kind of catch up. And Bitcoin, I want to see, what's going on. I know the weekly cycles were up, but it hasn't been playing out well. So I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts using Market Recap.